Hey guys, and welcome to my Civilization 5 Top 10 Buildings in the Game video. There are a lot of different unique buildings in the game, and today I'll show you the top 10 best unique buildings in my opinion. First off, we are starting with the Mud Pyramid Mosque, which is a temple replacement and can be built by the Songhai. Instead of costing you 2 gold per turn, you get 2 culture from this building, which helps with border growing in your cities and getting more culture for social policies. It's only on 10th place because 2 culture isn't that much, and there's a better building in the same category, which will come later in my list. Next we have the Honza, which is the unique building of Germany. It replaces the bank and can be very strong because it gives each city in which it's built 5% production bonus per city-state trade route of that city. So in theory you can get up to 40% production in a city with 8 city-state trade routes, which is absolutely insane. However, other players or bots can embargo city-states in the World Congress, and then you are pretty much fucked because your unique building becomes completely useless. Number 8 on the list is the Keel, which can only be built by the Celts. With 3 happiness, it gives the most happiness of all buildings in the game, and this can help when having many cities. On the other hand, the Keel comes very late, when happiness often isn't that much of a thing anymore, and it also requires amphitheaters to be built in your city, so it's kind of a double-edged sword. Next on the list there's the Chinese Paper Maker. It's a library replacement which gives each city in which it's built 2 gold per turn instead of the 1 gold maintenance. Libraries are crucial buildings you want in all of your cities to be built, so the Paper Maker is a really nice early gold boost. But there are of course better buildings in the game. For example, the Satrap's Court. The Persian Market replacement, it also gives 2 happiness. Compared to the Keel, the Satrap's Court is much better because markets come earlier than opera houses and don't require another building. The Persian are already a very powerful civ, and the extra happiness helps them even more. On number 5 we have the Aztecs Watermill replacement, the Floating Gardens, which is the only unique building giving a boost to your growth. It provides 15% increase in food and 2 food for each worked lake tile in the city in which it is built. And prior to the watermill, you don't necessarily need a river. The Floating Gardens also work with a city next to a lake. That makes it one of the best buildings in the game, if there are enough freshwater sources, of course. Next we have the Burial Tomb, which can be built by the Egypt and is a temple replacement that instead of costing you 2 gold per turn, you receive 2 happiness from it. So it's one of the best unique buildings in the game, because happiness always wins you territory and wins you the game. So yeah, having one of these in each of your city will greatly increase your chance of spamming cities, getting signs and winning the game. On the 3rd place we have the only monument replacement building in the game, the Stele, which can be built by the Ethiopian. It is incredibly strong because you receive additionally to the 2 culture 2 faith per turn, which pretty much always gives you first Pantheon and always boosts your religion if you build many of those. So it's a very strong building in sense of faith, so be sure to always build it first when playing Ethiopian. On the 2nd place I ranked the Arabic Bazaar, which is one of the best gold generating buildings in the game, because you receive a lot of gold from oasis and oil, and you also receive double luxury resources in your city which is built, so you can trade them for other luxury resources, unique luxury resources you need in your city, or for gold. So you will become rich very, very fast. And now, the best unique building in the game, my opinion, is the pyramid. Yeah, I know it's not a very late game oriented building, but it boosts your early game tremendously because you get 2 faith instead of 1, so you get faster religion, faster pantheon, and also 2 science per city in which is built, which is incredibly early game and also scales to the mid game pretty well. The Marian are already a very, very strong Civ, and with her unique building they are even better. So definitely one of my favorite buildings in one of my favorite Civ, and I think it's the most powerful unique building in the game. So, thanks for watching, and that was my top 10 best unique buildings in Civilization 5. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you.